we are talking about Dr. Fauci still, kind of doing his farewell tour. He's actually now pushing back against what we reported yesterday, and that was Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis. Of course, he's making that call for a grand jury to investigate the COVID vaccines. Fauci came out and says, John, he doesn't have a clue why.
Has been politicized, and it has been politicized in a way that has actually caused lives, because if people don't get vaccinated, which unequivocally is life-saving, because of political ideology or because of misinformation and disinformation, that causes lives.
Now, Governor DeSantis is calling for that grand jury investigation into what he says is alleged crimes and wrongdoing related to COVID-19 vaccines, and he is also establishing a public health integrity committee for Florida. Could he have sights for 2024? Perhaps.
Also, House Republicans yesterday announced that they will be moving forward with their investigation into the origins of COVID-19, and Dr. Fauci should be expecting a phone call, maybe a subpoena or two. Congressman Byron Donalds telling Newsmax that they need Fauci's cooperation.
The reason why Dr. Fauci needs to come in is because he has not been clear. He's actually been very unclear. He's really muddled the waters.
Joining us now for more on this is host of the Rubin Report and the author of Don't Burn This Country, Dave Rubin. Always great to see you, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Good to see you guys. Lots to talk about today.
Yes, we'll start with Dr. Fauci, and it was Neil Young who reminds us that it's better to burn out than fade away. And Dr. Fauci might do both. But let's do a little Festivus with Fauci and air our grievances, Dave. What are your main grievances with Dr. Fauci?
Pole.
Yes, the polls in the background.
He really is such a piece of work, this guy. First off, on the clip that you just played there, for him to say that it's other people politicizing this, what he really means by that is other people are questioning his decisions, which is exactly what you are supposed to do of people that are in power. He is the one that locked down schools, even though he pretends that he didn't. He is the one that was for masks and against masks. He is the one that told us if you get the vaccine, you will not get COVID. So it is not politicizing to question the things that this man has gotten wrong. He just, as he once said, I am the science. He does not want anyone to question any of his decisions. Look, at the end of the day, Fauci will retire with the biggest pension in the American government, and he's been the highest paid person, over $400 grand a year in the federal government, and he'll do just fine. I'm sure he's made plenty of good investments, wink, wink, during all of this as well. But we should not be paying any more attention to him. And you guys know, and since you're Floridians as well, I'm just so proud of Governor DeSantis. I was actually at the event a couple days ago when he announced this grand jury and some of the other things that they're going to do to make sure that if Floridians had, vaccine injuries or were forced out of work or anything else, that someone will be held to account. And that's what people want. They want competency and clarity, which is actually the complete reverse of everything that Fauci has offered.
Floridians now, Dave, but we were Californians then. What a way we've come. I'm still mad that Fauci made us wear masks while we were hiking outside then. It just seems so bizarre looking back. But I want to ask you about this. Our former governor, Governor Newsom, or Governor Haircut, as some refer to him, sounding the alarm on Title 42 ending. Newsom actually came out, and you may have heard him saying the Biden administration should be doing more to address all the migrants coming into his state. Take a listen to this piece of video. All right, well, we played it a little bit earlier, but basically he was out there saying to a Sacramento affiliate that California is going to break. They cannot handle anymore. And I just want to get your take. Do you think he's really concerned about illegal immigration? Or is this really, perhaps because he has some sights on the White House, or perhaps he just wants to wear that border jacket and look official? He's really into appearances, Dave.
Yes. Well, with that much hair gel, and I have a healthy respect for hair gel, yes, it's all about appearances with this guy. Well, look, what he's doing is what Democrats do with almost every issue, which is they get it wrong when it matters, and then 3 or 4 years later, when they realize the repercussions of the policies that they have instituted themselves, they usually say, boy, somebody better do something about this. So yes, I think it is very possible that the California model is unsustainable for many, many reasons, not just because of immigrants, illegal immigrants, that is, but also because of high taxes and crime and everything else. And yeah, the place may just kind of crumble. But Bianca, look, we are ex-Californians. We did it for a reason. California lost population for the first time ever in 2020 and in 21, something like 400,000 people have left California. Usually these are people who are somewhat high earners, who own businesses. I took 2 businesses myself out of California, and now we moved and my employees here in Florida. And this is just what Gavin Newsom has wrought on his state. And in some bizarre sense, and maybe this is just a little, I'm feeling festive, I kind of want the guy to run for president, because how much more of a clear example of what is wrong with Democrat policies could we possibly get than Gavin Newsom? And as a matter of fact, at DeSantis's press conference 2 days ago, he said that. He basically said, look, if California does something, we do the opposite.
No crooked establishment.
None of that twisting the
truth.
No talking down to me.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
I trust Newsmax.
Newsmax.
They don't tell me how to think.
They let
me decide.
Newsmax.
real news
For real people.